Hello everyone. Today I'm creating a tutorial over Little Bird Tales. This is a creative story building tool that allows you to capture your students' voice and creativity. It's also very fun and easy to share. So let's get started. So you go to littlebirdtales.com and you need to create an account. You would want to create a teacher account, and they have a free teacher account because you will still have access to more features when you create a teacher free account. If you want access to more lessons, then you could upgrade to premium. So for today, my objective is to show you how your students could create a tell. So if our objective is for students to retell a story using plot elements, which is character, setting, problem, and solution, we can easily use this tool to allow students to retell the story maybe that you read during a read aloud, and they can creatively retell it on their own and listen to themselves retell it. So this is the home screen. Then you want to click on Create Tell. You can title it, and then this is your author. And here are different actions that you can take. So when you're done, you can actually create a PDF and print it. So we'll start here. So this is our title page. So you can have students draw a picture that reminds them of the Three Little Pigs, and then they're going to record their voice retelling the story. You can draw your own picture, or you can upload any pictures that you may have saved on your computer. Once you upload these pictures from your computer, they'll be stored in Little Bird Tales galleries. So I'm going to choose Draw. So if I just read the Three Little Pigs to my students, they could come here and draw a picture that reminds them of the story. This is a brush, and this is the tool that you'll click on to draw. This is to erase. This is if you want to insert a line, a square, a circle, or to fill in anything that you may draw any of these shapes with a certain color. This is if you want to add a text box, undo, and redo. Okay, this is if you want dotted or solid lines. And when you click on brush, you can do square, vertical, however you want it to draw. And then how thick and how dark. And this is more if you want that spray effect. Okay. So for me, if I think of the Three Little Pigs, I think of the Three Little Pigs. And I'm using the mouse pad, but for our students, we may want to use an actual mouse so they can manipulate and hold on to. And it's important for them to know that it's okay to just do the best they can, as you can see. I'm not the best artist. So if this is going to be too difficult for your students, then you may want to upload a picture and just focus on students retelling the story, which will come after I finish drawing my Three Little Pigs. So now I'm going to fill, and then you choose out of your color palette here. Okay, let me undo that. There we go. Let me undo that. Okay. So now I'm going to save. And there's my picture. So now I'm ready to record. So it's important to know that if it's a longer story, it will take longer to save. So you want the students just to go ahead and move along and just give their summary of the story. Now when you click on settings, you won't have this remember box clicked. You'll have to continue coming to settings, or this box will actually pop up and you have to click allow. If you don't want to be bothered by that, then click in this box, and by doing so it won't give you that reminder that you have to approve to allow to record each time. Okay. So now you record and students can record their voice. This story is called The Three Little Pigs, and it's about three pigs who are brothers. They live in the forest and they each have their own home built of different things. In the story there's a big bad wolf who's very hungry for dinner and wants to eat the pigs for dinner. And he blows down the first pig's house that was made of straw. Then he blew down the other pig's house that was made of sticks. But when he got to the last pig's house, he couldn't blow down the house of bricks. And the pigs ran to his house, so they were all in the last pig's house. But the wolf couldn't bring the house down. He blew and he blew and he couldn't. The pigs were getting hungry, so they boiled a big pot of hot water under the chimney on the fire. And the wolf was still trying to blow that house down. Well, he decided to jump on the roof when he saw the chimney. He didn't know the pigs were boiling hot, hot water right under the chimney. So the wolf dived into the chimney and jumped in. When he did that, the three little pigs didn't have to worry about the wolf anymore. So then you click stop, and then students can hear their voice. This story is called The Three Little Pigs, and it's about three pigs who are brothers. They live in the forest, and they each have their own home built of different things. In the story, there's a big bad wolf who's very hungry for dinner and wants to eat the pigs for dinner. And he blows down the first pig's house that was made of straw. Then he blew down the other pig's house that was made of sticks. But when he got to the last pig's house, he couldn't blow down the house of bricks. And the pigs ran to his house, so they were all in the last pig's house. But the wolf couldn't bring the house down. He blew and he blew and he couldn't. The pigs were getting hungry, so they boiled a big pot of hot water under the chimney on the fire. And the wolf was still trying to blow that house down. Well, he decided to jump on the roof when he saw the chimney. He didn't know the pigs were boiling hot, hot water right under the chimney. So the wolf dived into the chimney and jumped in. When he did that, the three little pigs didn't have to worry about the wolf anymore. Okay, so students can hear their voices and how they retold the story. So then you come here and you click on save. You can leave it at that, or you can click save. And there it is. So here's your cover. Now, if you choose to, you can, that's just a simple retelling of a story. If you wanted to go more in detail, if the students were able to, then you can actually have students just discuss the cover here. And then in this step, they can tell you just about the characters and continue this process, then about the problem. So maybe they would draw the big bad wolf, the setting. So then the next page over here would be the forest. So let's just do setting here. So if we were doing setting, I may draw a tree. Again, I'm doing it on a mouse pad, so it's not the best, but it's okay. And here we have the 3 houses. So the first example was just overall retelling, but you can make it your own if you want to get more specific. And what I did the first time could be just about the characters, and then this is going to be about the setting. Okay. You can have students just simply discuss the setting is, and then they can even type it here. So you're actually building a lesson as you go along. So that's it. The main tutorial this time was just to how students can record their voice in retelling a story. I will be doing another one about how to create a lesson, and it will be revolving around the 3 little pigs. Thank you. When you go home, you will see the tell here. And you have more options. You can play it. So after a student's done, you can actually play it to the students in the classroom. You can share it, you can copy it, or you can even create a PDF. So I thought that was kind of cool. So you can print, post in your classroom, put it in your student's portfolio. I thought this was neat. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.